Hey there, it's Jo here for my 18-week update. That's 2 weeks in a row I'm posting a video, so I'm feeling pretty good about that with how crazy my travel schedule's been. So anyway, the stats, 5'7", had surgery on May 21st, 18 weeks ago. I was 250.4. This morning I weighed in at 183 for a total loss of 67.4 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 187.5, so that was actually a 1 week weight loss of 4.5 pounds, which is phenomenal. Like, again, crazy excited about that, feeling good. Pleased that the weight loss came off in the last week. That happened to me last time I traveled for work. Like, I was gone for a time. I lost weight during the trip, but not at any significant rate. And then the week I got back, like, I did have sort of a big weight loss week. I'm not sure what that's about, but it happened to me again. So 4.5 pounds this week, which is great. But so then let me kind of talk about the things I always do. Eating, exercising, thinking, and feeling. Oh, before I get into that, actually, I'll do a quick body shot so you kind of see what's going on. Now, I'll warn you, I'm wearing not Spanx, but like underwear that go up to my boobs, so there is some smoothing going on. But here's me at 18 weeks. Side, back, and side. I'll try to come a little closer so you can kind of see. So feeling good about kind of where I am, like, with my sizes and things. Like, I got into a size 14, I think, as of my last video, and already, like, starting to think those might be getting a little bit loose, so I can see, like, 12s around the corner, which, that's, like, crazy huge. I haven't been a 14 since, I think my prom dress in high school was probably a 14, so, super cool. Anyway, okay, eating. So I've been home the last week, which means in the country. So home involved a 24-hour trip to Chicago from New Jersey, and also a weekend away at the shore, at a shore house. So I wasn't exactly home, like, eating my own food. So I feel like I've been eating like crap, actually. Not high quantity, but like just sort of eating what's around. And so kind of an extension of like when I was traveling, I'm just eating out all the time. And so just like the last 4 or 5 days, since I went to Chicago, like, I don't know, like some of the things I ate over the weekend would be like Philly cheesesteak, but just eating like a few bites of the meat out, or a calzone, but eating like the cheese and meat out. Or, I don't know, like, or like pizza, but like just the toppings. Like, not great stuff for you, like definitely splurge stuff. So surprising that I had like a big weight loss, but my stomach is screwed up. Like, I am like having diarrhea, like kind of cramping, like nausea when I'm eating. I actually Googled today like malaria symptoms since I was in India, just curious like if that's what it was. It's not, but my stomach's just screwed up. So I'm basically back to liquids. Like, I got home last night from this weekend away, and just decided like I'm just gonna take it really easy on my stomach. So today, like, I did have some salmon sashimi that was a little bit unplanned for lunch, but had a protein shake for breakfast, had the salmon sashimi. I'm having some black bean, like really thin soup now, like no chunks in it or anything. I'll do another protein shake before bed. I'm feeling like I need to get my protein back up. I need to get my calories sort of stable. I need to be tracking my food. But I'm going to start out by doing that, like just taking it easy. I'm not going to do the 5-day pouch test, which some of you might have seen, or you could Google if you want. But not going to go like quite that extreme. I don't feel like I need to get on track that badly. But yeah, just feeling like I need to maybe give my stomach like a rest. So just kind of an interesting reminder, like, about the whole thing, because I've had such an easy road. Like, I can eat anything, and I make good choices, but, like, my stomach doesn't usually react, other than maybe getting constipated early on, so kind of a bummer. Exercising. Still none. Son of a bitch. Like, really need to get on that. Just really feeling the need to, like, get the weights going. I feel like I had this window, or have this window to, like, lose weight and not end up with, like, crazy saggy skin, and, like, lifting weights would help with that, and yet I'm not doing it. Like, I know it, and I'm not doing it. I know it, I'm not doing it. So that's on my mind. Also read an interesting article while I was out. You can hear my dog scratching herself in the background with her tags jingling. Read this article while I was gone about dry skin brushing, which just was really interesting about, like, loose skin. It's basically like an exfoliation kind of stimulation technique you use with, like, a brush on your skin. But read some interesting, like, correlation to tightening of the skin, and, like, I don't know, like, generation of collagen, which, you know, sort of that snapping back of your skin. So I'm going to try to find the article and post it on my blog at gastricsleeve4me.blogspot.com. It's gastric sleeve, the number 4me. So you can read it. Like, I do want to try to start, like, that dry skin brushing regimen, kind of do it before you get in the shower, and then, like, crazy lotion up after, which I do typically too. Cause I'm starting to see some loose skin, nothing crazy, but, like, I really, now's the window to try not to have, like, a big problem, and I just need to take advantage of it. All right. So this window of opportunity kind of leads me to the thinking and feeling. I've been thinking and feeling a lot lately thinking a lot about the honeymoon period of weight loss, post-weight loss surgery. Someone had posted on this Facebook group I'm on for other WLS surgery patients from May, posted an article just about the honeymoon period, basically being about 6 months for most people, when, like, weight loss is easy. You know, you go to sleep, you wake up, the scale's moved. And I know it's not that way for everyone. I know different people, like, have really struggled. Different people will have, like, stalls. You know, I haven't had that. Like, I have had a honeymoon period. And, you know, it really talks about taking advantage of that honeymoon period to put in place good habits. So I've been thinking a lot about this. So the good habits I feel like I have put in place is I've completely changed my approach to food. Like, you know, haven't been to a fast food restaurant since before surgery, haven't even wanted to. Eaten out a ton, that's sort of unfortunately part of my lifestyle with my job. But I make the right choices, and I'm, you know, yes, I'm tempted, like, by the bread and the fries here and there, and might I have, like, a bite? Yes. But that, for now, that seems to, like, to be the end of it. Like, I don't eat out like I used to when I'm home. I cook, and so I feel like I've got this much healthier relationship with food, though it's something I have to continue to work on. But the part I'm sort of worried about is, like, the exercise habits. Like, have I done what I need to incorporate that as part of my life going forward? And am I taking advantage of, you know, all the things I could be doing to work on my loose skin? And am I being as diligent as I should about protein and water intake? And, you know, I'm making a good go at it, and I feel like I'm doing a lot of the right things. But that window is short, and I knew it from the beginning. And if I think back to, like, my early thoughts, and I think it was in some of my early videos, you know, I very much articulated, I knew that the window was short. And that was part of, like, getting a nutritionist on board, getting a therapist on board, even though I was having surgery in Mexico, just to, like, really take advantage of that window. So I feel like I've got a big piece of that managed around just sort of food and my relationship to food. It's not fixed, it's not healed, but it's significantly better than it was. And in 18 weeks, while I've had some struggles, I feel good about, you know, moving. These are changes that can persist for me for the rest of my life. But man, there's some things, like, I really need to work on around really the exercise piece, you know, maybe kind of refining what I've done around the food piece, and just really maximizing it for success, because it really is true. Like, that window is short, and this is something I have to work on, like, for the next 50 years. And so the more I can put habits in now, the better. That's not to say, like, I've got to do it for 50 years so I can put in habits, you know, later too. But this is when it's easy, and it's only going to get harder. You know, first month is tough, like post-surgery, and I had some like emotional stuff in the second month, but in terms of like the weight loss and just the lifestyle, like it is going to get harder. I'm having like crazy weight loss without exercise, traveling, eating out. You know, that's just not going to persist. It can't. You know, my body is ultimately in like some kind of starvation mode. And so it just can't go this way forever. So I need to really knock off, you know, this last 20, 30 pounds that I want to. I haven't really talked about my goal weight, I don't think, before. I never set a number. I just, you know, had a sense that I'd know it when I got there. 150s, 160s, I know what that looks like. That was like early high school, but that seemed good. So I'm in the low 180s. So 20, 30 pounds, let's just say. You know, if it's gonna get harder, like I really got to work on pushing those through. And I think exercise would maybe help make that stay easier longer, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. I do want to do a video on like the things that I'm liking to eat and my favorite things. I will do it. I saw a number of people commented that they'd be interested in that. So I will aim to do that this week. Thanks so much for all the comments and all the nice things you guys have said. I know I'm just like a face on the other side of YouTube, but or the blog or whatever. But it's really helpful for me to just kind of share my journey, and it does mean a lot that people are watching it and seem to get something out of it or identify with it or whatever. So I know I don't always respond to all the comments, but know that I read everyone and they're greatly appreciated. So anyway, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.